How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for watching the G Rich Show. I'm your host, the one and only Granville Richardson. Today, I got one of them ones in the house. Boy, she spitting that shit. When I mean she can rap, she can really, really rap, bro. She ain't one of them ones saying that bullshit. She can, hey, lyrically, she up there with them. Y'all will figure it out. Y'all will figure it out. But most definitely, y'all give a warm, well, goddamn, y'all give a warm hand of applause for Essence.
Thank you for having me, man.
Man,
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you
me.
for pulling up.
Yes, sir.
You know, when I seen you, I think the first time how I discovered you was the 8 a.m. in Charlotte freestyle when you I say holy
Oh
moly.
yeah, that was a fun one, man. That was a fun one.
Was you off of Central Avenue?
Yeah, by that pizza shop,
Yeah, I used to work there as
by
a kid.
Pizza Pill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuel Pizza.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I had paired up with some people, Waylon Hardison, Art, and Ant, and Gleesh. Gleesh, Groove Visuals, Groove Productions actually shot the video. We had somebody else edit it. We had Edge edit the video, but we
Okay.
all kind of like came together as a collective. We're like, yo, hold on. We think Drake just co-signed Charlotte. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Let's hop on this real quick. Let's do something. Let's ride this wave real quick.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So that was fun. That was a fun project.
Man,
to
you
do.
killed that shit. I seen that. I was like, boy, I'm gonna go ahead and like this and hope goddamn mama. I don't know if I sent you a message or you sent me one. I was like, I hope she could come on because I definitely want her
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah, let me come chop it up with him
Hell
real quick,
yeah,
man.
hell yeah. Now the first question I always ask is, what city you from? What side of town you from? And what high school you went to?
So I'm originally from Connecticut.
Wood, shout out
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Yeah, shout out CT,
For
man.
sure.
I've been in North Carolina since 2021. When I moved down here, I was in Fayetteville.
Oh,
I was in
okay.
yeah, I was in Fayetteville. I stayed there for a couple months. Then I moved to Concord, and then I moved to Salisbury. So I kind of got to experience.
You kept going.
Yeah.
Father South, Father South,
Yeah.
Father until you got to Charlotte.
Yeah, for real. So I got to kind of experience everything. So I'm from Connecticut. I've been down here for 3 years, so I ain't really from no east west side.
Hey,
but
we
I
still
got to
embrace you.
experience everything, you
We
know.
st-
But I love Charlotte.
For sure. We damn sure embrace it. So hey, when your shit start hitting, don't forget goddamn Charlotte
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure. Y'all show love, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now, growing up in Connecticut, now I wouldn't know anything like, cause I've been in Charlotte damn near my whole entire life. How was it growing up in Connecticut?
I love Connecticut. So I grew up in Bloomfield, Connecticut. Bloomfield is not too far from Hartford. So
Okay.
Hartford is the capital. It's
Homicide Hartford.
You know about Homicide Hartford.
Boy,
I
yeah.
didn't want to promote it in that way because
It's so negative. I had somebody come in here before from Connecticut, and
Yeah.
I heard him say it.
Yeah.
And when people think of Connecticut, sometimes I be like,
they
I
think
ne-
it's a rich place.
nah, you.
Nah,
you
that's what people think.
Yeah, think it's a rich place. That's the same thing I thought until he explained to me like it go down in goddamn Connecticut,
hell
bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I'm from Bloomfield, not too far from Hartford. So I kind of got to experience this a little bit of everything, a little bit of the rough side, a little bit of the suburban side.
Mm-hmm.
But Connecticut got a lot of art, especially Hartford, because you know poverty always has like some of the greatest creations and the greatest art.
Absolutely.
So Hartford is like very artistic, and honestly, I think if it wasn't for Hartford, I probably wouldn't have had the type of sound that I have, because I spent a lot of my time in Hartford vibing with them kids and creating art with them kids
Mm-hmm.
and doing shows with them. So Connecticut is artistic, and we got hella Jamaicans. So
Hella,
I'm-
hella Jamaicans. Let's go.
but nah, I'm first generation American, so
Okay.
I'm very, very close to my roots.
So your back, you Jamaican? You got some
I'm first generation American, so I'm
Okay.
the first generation to be born
in America,
Yeah.
but your people from Jamaica.
my people from Jamaica.
Mom Dukes and all that.
Mom, dad still live in Jamaica. I got siblings in Jamaica. I ain't even meet yet type shit. I got nieces and nephews I ain't even meet yet. Like,
Man, you need to get up on that.
I'm working on it. Man. I need a vacation anyway.
Dang. Did your mom? Was you living with your mom and dad in Connecticut?
Yeah, I lived with my mom and dad in Connecticut. My dad left and went back to Jamaica when I was 9. So it was me, my mom, and my brothers and sisters from then on. That point on.
Now, I got a Jamaican homeboy. I know them Jamaican parents be strict.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Tell
Hell
me
yeah.
how it was growing up with your. How was your mom growing up? I mean, how did she inspire you to do art? Because I listened to a lot of your songs, and she was like, one of your lines, you was like, she said, "Why you chasing your dreams?" and something like I forgot the line exactly, but
Was it Dream Too Big?
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So you first generation American. Your family already gonna be hard on you. They gonna expect a lot from you because they had to bust their ass to get to where they at. You know what I'm saying? Literally, they had to work for everything that they have. So they expected more of you than even what they produced. So I think it was my mom never discouraged me from my dreams. She probably always told me to have a plan B though. But it was always basketball and music for me. And then once I started to kind of learn like how society worked, like kind of college and working for other people kind of got thrown out the window. But my mom's a nurse. She went to college, and so we kind of
big on school and shit.
So we kind of bump heads on those type of things. But she's never discouraged me from doing music, and she know at this point ain't really no turning around. So
Hell nah.
She's always rooting for me and wishing me the best.
Now, damn, what was I finna? I was finna ask you something. It had something. Yeah, I was about to say like college, man. College ain't nothing but a big debt hole, man. You got have $20,000, $30,000 in debt you gotta pay back, man.
You know what's crazy, yo? To all the kids out there watching, as much as parents want you to go to college as soon as you leave out of high school, yo, if you're not ready, don't go. Because you're going to be depressed, and you're going to waste money. And you're going to be depressed because you're trying to fulfill what other people want you to do. Even though you respect and you love your parents, you're trying to fulfill their wishes instead of your wishes. Like, you just did 12 years in school. Now you about to go do another 4 or another 2, and you know that you don't even want to do that. Now
and you
about
gotta pay back
you about
that
to
loan.
flunk out. You about to, you know what I'm saying? You're just wasting time. You might as well just start doing what you want to do anyway. So that's where I messed up. Like I had a scholarship and everything, but
Well, you had a scholarship too.
So my grandmother, she worked. We got this school called University of Hartford.
For sure.
That's like another UConn.
Okay,
It's pretty big. Yeah.
Damn.
So, but my grandma worked there for 26 years. So I got the scholarship for her working there for so long, but it's not what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Grandma, I don't want. I appreciate the scholarship, but I don't want to waste y'all time and disappoint y'all and have to spend y'all.
But I did though. I did waste their
Yes.
time. I did waste their time and disappoint them. That's the point that I'm making. Don't waste your time. It came to a point, bro. I love music so much, bro. I used to be skipping college. I used to be at the skate park downtown, kicking it, smoking weed. I'm supposed to be in class. Family think I'm in class because my grandma still work at the school. So feel me? She thinking I'm in class. I might bump into man.
What your parents say when they finally found out you was?
I don't even remember.
They were so pissed you can't even.
They probably already knew I was bullshitting though. Like they probably knew.
Like, man, this ain't for my mama. Tried to ask me, do you want me to you want to go to college? Like, I goddamn barely got out of fucking high school. I had to go to summer school to goddamn graduate. You talking
about college?
Man, I'm not finna waste your damn money. Where them applications at? Let me fill some of them shits out.
Real talk.
For real. Now, you said you was hooping. Like, how was Essence in high school?
So, I was top 10 in my class. I went to a trade school. Of course, I was number 10.
Okay.
Feel me? I was top 10, but I was number 10. But that's because, like, all right, so I played ball. I was top 10, but I feel like I only did good in school because I wanted to play ball. I tore my ACL my senior year, and I noticed, like, that's when I noticed, like, my grades, I only cared about school for ball. Because once I tore my ACL,
like, fuck it.
I ain't had nothing to look forward to. But I was always good in school. I did poetry in school. I won competitions in school for poetry. Feel me? I was starting 5 varsity from freshman year. Feel me? Great academics. I went to a trade school, so I did audio production. We learned how to set up lights and set up stages and mix and do music videos. So I got a little bit of.
So you've been on that music tip type shit. It was kind of like almost destined for you to be a rapper.
Oh yeah, I was in culinary. I had got picked for culinary, and then I was in culinary for like 2 weeks. I'm like, yo, I gotta go to music. What am I doing in here?
Wasting my time.
I ended up switching my trade. So best thing I ever did. And I don't know if anybody know, but John Roper, he's a pretty big in the music industry. That was my director for 3 years.
Damn.
So we got like good knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Good knowledge of the game.
Okay. Now, you from Connecticut, and you say you've been here for 3 years. What made you move down to North Carolina? Out of all the places in the world, what made you come to North Carolina?
Man, you know what's crazy, yo? I was living in the hood. My car kept getting broken into. I woke up one morning, my muffler was gone.
What the fuck?
Yo, Hartford get down. So I'm like, yo, I gotta go. It's to the point I sold my car. I'm like, yo, I gotta go. I didn't really want to go to North Carolina. It was New York, it was Cali, and I think it was Georgia. I think Cali was number one. Cali was too expensive.
Oh, hell yeah. Still, to this day.
New York was too expensive. So I'm like, it was like 2 weeks before it was time to leave type shit. I came down here on an Airbnb. I didn't even know what I was doing after after the Airbnb was up. I didn't even know what I was going to do. I just came down here with God and my girl, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up getting cool. Me and the dude, we ended up getting cool. And I ended up staying there for probably 3 months, 6 months. So, but I didn't even know Charlotte I didn't know nothing about North Carolina. Everything just lined up the way it was supposed to line up.
So your first spot when you came down here, like you said, was Fayetteville. Now, I got a homeboy in Fayetteville. They got quite a few rappers up there too. They got a freestyle rap battle type scene up there. I heard, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So damn. Do you remember the first time you ever when is the first time you fell in love with rap?
Damn. First time I fell in love with rap. Damn.
Like, do you remember that song or that feeling that you had or that artist that you were listening to? Or it was just...
I don't think I could remember. I could tell you why I started doing music. I don't know why I fell in love with rap. I'm smiling so hard because it's like, yo, I think I always just loved that shit. And music running my family. So my brother, they got a crew called Rowdy City.
For sure. Shout out to them, bro.
Shout out to Rowdy City. They played a big role in, you know what I'm saying, what I do. They used to have a studio under the stairs. They came home from college. My brother used to play ball, so he came home from college one summer with 5 other heads. And you know my mom wasn't having that shit.
Not up in this house.
Not in the Caribbean house. Just coming home with random people.
Hell nah.
So they came home, but they had a plan. They was being productive, and they had a studio under the staircase. So I used to always hear them, feel me, rapping and stuff. And one day I left a rap. I started the rap off, I used my brother lyrics to start the rap off because I didn't know how to start. And then I wrote my rap and I left it at the front door. But my other brother read it. The brother that I wanted to read it, he ain't read it. My other brother read it. So when I saw him reading, I got embarrassed and crumbled that shit up. But that was the first rap I ever wrote. But I think music just always ran in the family. My sister could sing. I think my aunt used to be a DJ. My father used to write music.
It's in your blood.
Yeah, Saturdays we used to wake up cleaning and it's music playing. I used to wake up to music on a Saturday, on a Sunday. That's just, you know what I'm saying?
How old were you when you wrote that rap?
I was 9.
God.
Yeah.
Damn. So when did your brother actually finally, the brother that you wanted to hear the music, when did he actually hear you rap?
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure one day I ballsed up and rapped for him for real, but I don't remember. But I know he played a big role in me being ill. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name?
Rowdy.
Man, shout out Rowdy.
Yeah, shouts to Rowdy. Shouts to Ready Rock D, man. Rowdy City done a lot. You know, they done went a lot of places with their music. So they're very inspiring for independent artists, you know?
For sure, man. I like this, man. You got a cool story for sure, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if you trapped on the island and you could only pick one album to listen to, why you there? What album would that be, Essence?
Section 80, Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, you see,
Oh yeah.
I got my guy up here. I'm one of them.
Or probably
I'm one of them.
City.
Yes.
Oh yeah, probably that one too.
I'm telling you, hey, my wife is from Cali, so she is a Kendrick fanatic. So when I finally heard him for the first, I started from Section 80 all the way. I think the first Kendrick song I heard was Michael Jordan, and from that point on, I was stuck on him.
Yeah.
So you're a Kendrick head.
Hell yeah, Section 80. I feel like Section 80 taught me self. Real talk. I don't think I really at that time, I don't think I was thinking about self. I don't think I knew myself. Section 80 made you sit down with yourself.
And listen.
And it made you listen to yourself.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For real. That shit was deep. I think I was in like 10th grade when I heard that album, but I don't know. I just know I love that shit.
Kendrick definitely one of them ones. Like, I could go to work and just listen to his whole discography from Section 80. Like, this album right here, when I first heard it, I already knew that was. I almost got an ear for if an album could win a Grammy. When I first heard that album for the first time, I was like, that's automatically a Grammy.
Yeah, and his production gets better every album.
Every single time. Mm-hmm. Every single time. Now, this is a question I ask every artist that come on here. If you had to have forget that. What is your Mount Rushmore of rappers, of hip hop artists? If you had to pick 4 rappers and put them on a pedestal that you fuck with, I know Kendrick on there for sure. So could you name us your Mount Rushmore of rappers?
Damn, I don't like these questions because I feel like it'll always change. I feel like it depends on my mood.
Me too, because I listen to so much different hip hop, like down south, up north, anything. If it sounds good to me, I'll listen to it. So I could definitely feel what you're saying.
But today, I would say.
But tomorrow
might be different. You know what I'm saying? But today, I would say Joey Badass. Joey Badass made me know, like, yo, if he could do this, I could do this. Feel me? Because we like 2-3 years apart. So that's why I'm like, oh, are he doing this? I'm doing this shit. Joey Badass. J. Cole.
Yes, ma'am.
Nas. Nas and Jay-Z.
That's a hell of a goddamn Mount Rushmore. Now that Joey, I just got on Joey Badass probably a year ago. What was it? I think it was the 2000s album.
Okay.
Man, I put that shit on repeat so many times. That's a hell of an album right there.
A lot of people don't know Joey beyond acting. Joey used to be raw. He's still raw, but Joey, like, you know what I'm saying? He made way for like New York after, feel me? After the ones that had already came. Mm-hmm. Joey Badass was next. I
was mad as hell when I thought he died in Kanan, bruh. You be watching this? Oh, damn. They killed my nigga, bruh. Nah. Well, I thought they killed him, but he came back at the end. I was kind of pissed. I was like, boy, the show ain't going to be no good without Joey on there for sure.
Nah, I need to get into that, though. I need to get into some TV. I don't watch TV, man. I don't know why.
If you ain't watching it, don't watch it. Just keep on spitting your shit now, for real. When I say, like, I went to work and I listened to your shit, like, last night, all day long. Because I work certain hours. I don't want to tell people my goddamn business.
Oh, this nigga not home.
yeah.
Come through the window real quick. Oh, man.
But yeah, I listened to your shit all day yesterday. And what was my favorite song For My Team?
Oh, word.
That beat right there, that I put that song on repeat. Like all the songs, I went to Apple Music and played your top songs and just had them joints on repeat. But for the team, that is definitely my joint. What's your mind state when you, like, cause you be saying some shit, like, how do you come up with that shit? What?
It be from the heart, bro. It be from the heart, bro. I'm passionate about this shit. Like,
we good.
Yeah. Time good. Up or something.
Hell no.
But nah, I'm passionate, man. So that really just be what it be. It be experiences and passion and pain. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, when you do your raps, do you write or do you just go in there and just go straight to it?
So I got a studio at the crib now.
Oh, hell yeah. Smart.
Yeah, the best thing I ever did. I write, but lately I haven't really been writing. I never just go in the studio and hop on the mic with nothing. I don't like wasting time. Like, I gotta be efficient. You know what I'm saying? So I either write and then go in the studio, or I write in my head. Cause sometimes I don't really want to write on paper, so I write in my head and then go in the studio. But it's always prepared before I go in the studio.
I'm like some of the stuff you be saying. Then I heard the Wu-Tang freestyle at the very. It was like the last song on your top or something. I say, holy shit.
You know what's crazy, yo? Those are from like high school. I ain't gonna lie. Those are from like probably like 2015 to like 2017. Like
So I'm
for
listening
my
to
team,
the oh,
for my
that's
team,
my favorite song.
that's probably like 6, 7 years old. For real.
You I had my girl DD Tink on here, and she one of them ones that can spit that shit. But goddamn, you absolutely. I mean, like,
Yeah, I did a show with Tink too. She
man,
dope.
shout out my girl
Yeah, she
Tink,
dope,
man.
yo.
Cool spirit. I'm
Hell
telling
yeah.
you, just a man. Her spirit is something different. Now,
Yeah.
one of the questions I asked Tink, I was like, and I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Women are dominating hip hop right now. How do you feel about that? Like, it's finally. I feel like y'all. It's finally y'all time to shine and goddamn, because every female out, every woman. Let me stop saying that. I say female. That's so offensive.
Why?
I don't. Somebody told me that shit.
Why is that offensive?
I don't know. She was like, "Stop saying female." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I was offending you."
You should have asked her why. I'm interested in why. You should have
Me
asked her
too.
why.
Goddamn. So but I noticed like women in hip hop are dominating that sport. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the emergence of women? Because we had the Lil Kim and Foxy Brown era, but now that shit coming back heavy. How do you feel about the whole state of hip hop for women?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? We holding the crown. We making great music. We still got the raunchy side, and some people don't like the raunchy side, but I feel like there's always been a raunchy side,
Gotta
and it
be
has to be balanced. I don't feel like anything has ever changed. Like it's
Yeah.
always been that nasty side to hip hop. You know what
Pop
I'm saying?
that pussy and shake
Yeah.
that ass music.
Yeah, for real. So I think that we getting the bars in there too, and it's a couple of them raunchy chicks that I do like. I don't like too much of them, but it's a couple of them that I feel like they nasty, but they still be spitting too. You know what I'm saying?
I like
So-
that motherfucker Glorilla.
I love
With her
Glorilla, yeah.
goddamn ratchet ass. I love me some big glow, goddamn.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I might get in trouble for this, but I like Sexy Red because I just like
Man,
her
why
image.
not? So what?
Yeah, like I just like her, like
For
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
Hey, somebody told me Sexy Red really from them trenches for real.
Yeah,
Really from them trenches. If anybody been to St. Louis, boy,
word.
that shit is
But then on the other side, you got Maya the Don. You ever heard of her?
No.
I don't know like her statue right now, but that don't matter. I know her from social media. She dope because she's a heavier set girl, but she flaunt that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I like her. You know what I'm
how
saying?
I fucks with Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Rhapsody.
She from not too. I think she claimed. Well, not too far from Fayetteville, like a small town close to Fayetteville. She definitely one of them ones.
Yeah, I like
Hell
Rhapsody.
yeah. Hell yeah. Now, on this show, I like to ask random questions that's going on in social media and stuff like that. And today's random question for Essence is: recently on social media, Cam Newton went to a football camp and got into it with some guys, and I'm like, man, Cam Newton wanted. You see, I got a picture of him right here, so I'm a huge Cam Newton fan. He's trying to always give back to the community and to the black people and show his presence. And then shit like they go and disrespect him and want to fight him and talk junk to him, and I feel like that's some bullshit. What's your opinion on that, Essence?
I saw the clip on it. What was the backstory on it though?
I think like motherfuckers running their mouth, and you know Cam, he gonna say something back.
So it was like a disagreement.
I really don't know, but Cam ain't one of them guys that just run up on you and want to fight you and shit. So they came at him, and he had to fight off like they tried to jump him.
I saw it. Man, I don't know. I know it ain't a good look for us, you know what I'm saying, as a people, but we don't know the backstory on it, so I can't really say too much on it, but I know it don't look good for us.
That's crazy. I feel like whenever somebody make it and they coming back to step up a little bit to the mic. Whenever somebody make it and they come back to the community, it should never be a problem for them to come back and because he giving back to the kids. Like he's in Charlotte, he would come back to the neighborhoods, give back to the kids, have football camps. And I feel like when people get successful, they'll stop doing that because that's a prime example. Like, damn, we don't have to be crabs in the bucket.
I don't know. That's always how it go though. Everybody look at the rappers that get killed in their city.
You ain't lying.
That done look at Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey used to hustle on that block. He came back and built up the block and owned the whole parking lot, and they killed him in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? So it really don't matter, yo. it don't matter. All you could do is just what's in your heart, and when it's your time, when God call for you, God call for you.
That's fucking sad, bro.
You gotta take advantage of the time you got on earth.
That's sad. As a people, we need to cut that shit out for sure. For sure, for sure. Now, what is your best moment in hip hop doing rap?
My best moment doing rap.
Your favorite or best moment?
The moment that let me know I had it. Shout out to Allie and Brian too. So yeah, shout out to I love that button. I love that button. But nah, I did this this festival in Massachusetts called the Sweet Leaf Retreat. I want them to have another one too. That shit was so fire. So the Sweet Leaf Retreat, it's like a 3-day festival with a bunch of different artists, and it's very hippie vibes, but it was mad dope. But this was probably like my first show that I ever got paid for.
Oh.
I got paid to do this show. Excuse me. I had an hour set. Long ass set.
That's a
long ass set.
How many songs? How many?
That's at that time. That probably was like my whole.
Motherfucker up there sweating this shit. God damn, a whole hour.
Yeah, that probably was like my whole discography at that time. But man, that's the show that let me know I had like the crowd control and that I was like master of ceremony. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just feel like that show showed me that I could do this shit.
Now I asked you your favorite time, but do you remember your first time getting in the booth?
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Quinn. Hit that button. Yeah, hit that button.
Shout out Mr. Quinn.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Quinn.
That's your teacher, right?
Yeah, John Roper was my teacher in high school, but so Mr. Quinn, that was my teacher in 6th grade. So we used to have electives. So my electives was music. So he used to have this class where we make beats and whatever. That was the first time I hopped in the studio.
What'd he say when you hopped in there?
He let me know that I had it. I was 12, but he was amazed. Like, he was amazed that I was doing what I was doing. But to me, I was just rapping. And I remember, too, I kept going there and I kept recording. And one day he was like, yo, don't come in here and say swag. Because I used to say swag a lot. And one day he was like, yo, write a rap without saying swag. And then that took me to another level. Because I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Were you quiet in school or something? Was you the class clown or?
I was the bully.
Oh shit!
I was the bully, but I also bullied the bully. So I never bullied the kids that was like in different classes and us, or like the autistic kids or nothing like that. I never bullied those kids, but I was just like the kid that picked on everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Now, like I said, my favorite song from you is For My Team. Like, how do you do your beat selection? Because all your beats are, I can tell that you gotta at least. I feel like you pick your own beats because them shits they fit you. So how do you do your beat selection?
Yo, the beats pick me, but I don't know. I don't think my beats have any certain sound to them, but I like beats that got a lot of different layers to them. They got a lot of elements in them, but the beats kind of pick me, and the beats tell me what to say for real. So
when you hit a beat, just automatically you can start boom.
Yeah, it's either I know I like this beat or I not. Probably like 5-10 seconds in, I'm like, yeah, this is it, or it's not. Yeah.
I always say if the beat ain't hit, if I listen to a song and I don't like the beat, I can't even really listen to the song, even if somebody's spitting that shit.
Yeah, for real.
The beat definitely gotta be fire. Now, if you had to describe your flow, because if you had to describe your flow, how would you describe it?
What you mean?
Like if, cause your flow not like everybody else's. So if you had to like. How should I say that? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I got like a Caribbean rhyme scheme. So, cause I feel like Jamaicans. I listen to a lot of Jamaican music. I probably could tell you more about Jamaican music than hip hop. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like a lot of Jamaican music be like A. A lot of rap be A B. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get that because I don't know music. I don't get what you get.
I got Foot on the Gas. Foot on the Gas is the last single I put on. I had to get off my ass. Needed help, they ain't lend a hand. I had to run up a bag. That's A-B.
Okay.
Pops left. So whatever. That's A-B. And then I don't know how to explain it. A Jamaican song would be like, beer gun day, I win a bluff. Kill a boy, no, tell a pussy ramp up. So it's only, so Jamaicans usually only rhyme the end. They only rhyme the last word that they saying.
Okay.
Americans do A-B. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay,
Jamaicans
okay.
will just rhyme the A. So a lot of times I feel like I might only rhyme the end of my schemes, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. But I feel like sometimes I have more of a Caribbean rhymes.
Well, that shit working. If it ain't broke, don't goddamn fix it, because that shit is damn sure working.
Fact.
Did you see the Bob Marley movie?
Nah, yo, I heard it was...
The Jamaicans is pissed, bro. They said that shit ain't what it is.
Yeah,
like,
I'm scared to go see it. I heard that. It's discouraged me, kind of.
You know they colonized.
You want to see it?
Nah, I ain't seen it. I don't. If the Jamaican folks say it ain't what it is, then I definitely don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody was cussing about that though.
What they was saying? How Jamaicans cuss, bro? What is bum? I always wanted to ask, like, what does bumbleclad mean? What the fuck? What is Ross Cloud? What is that? What is...
Shit, that's just bad words. It's just the derogatory terms. You feel me? You say it when you pissed off. Somebody got you fucked up. That's the curse. That's a curse word.
Oh, you got me this bitch sweat. Maybe it's the Hennessy, goddamn. You crazy. Now, you got a lot of songs and you've been rapping for a long time. If you had to pick one song, you know what I'm saying, that means the most to you, what song is that? Bumbleclad.
Oh my God. I don't think I got one. But I got a project that's coming out that right now means a lot to me. It's called Out the Darkness I Emerge. And that...
I can't wait.
That means a lot to me because it's me coming out of like a really hard spot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A really depressive, dark state. And it's me talking about that experience and leaving it behind. So right now, that's like my favorite project. I don't think I have like a favorite song though. I think all of them I love the same.
See, that means you really love your music. And I could tell that you put your heart into that shit. Because, like, last night when I couldn't stop listening to your shit.
Yeah.
Like, all them shits was hitting. Like, what was I? Damn, I was finna ask you something. It was on the tip of my tongue. God almighty. Well, let me ask you this. When you in the studio, what are your no-nos in the studio? Like, something that you just, like, not going for when you in that bitch trying to get your shit together.
So, first of all, I record at home. I don't really like going to nobody else's studio. I might go if I'm trying to network or something.
Let me say, that's the smartest shit because motherfuckers will spend so much money going to this, and that shit is so expensive.
Yeah.
So you got the best of both. Like, I feel like if you in the bed and you like, oh shit, I got a song, you can get right the fuck up and get to it.
Stay in as long as you want. Wake up, get on it, feel me, all that.
Goddamn.
Yo, facts. Facts. Feel me? So, yeah. I don't really like going to other people's studio because I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
I know that Erykah Badu, hell yeah.
So that, if I am in somebody else's studio, the engineer gotta be on, like, focused. Like, I hate an engineer that's scrolling on Facebook during my session because that mean that to me, I feel like that means you don't respect me as an artist, and you're not locked in with me the same way I'm locked in. So you're not gonna give me the best results. You ain't gonna give me what I'm giving you because you ain't here with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you my engineer, you gotta be focused. I don't want to turn around. I'm recording and you scrolling on Facebook. Something not right, and nobody else can't be in the studio. Like, it just gotta be us, unless it's my niggas that I invited in. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Which 9 out of 10, I'm probably not inviting nobody in.
Cause that's your art and you sensitive about your shit.
That's a fact.
Do you have an engineer?
My engineer lives in Africa. His name is Subteria, and the next project after this one that I put out is gonna have beats with him on it too. He got some dope ass beats, but right now
Shout him out.
Shout out to Subteria. That's
all
my
the way
boy.
in Africa. Yes, sir.
That's my boy. So yeah, I usually record and then send my stems to him. I could mix if I wanted to, but too much work, bro. I just send that shit off.
If he ever too busy, it's a guy right here in Charlotte. I just interviewed him. I just dropped this interview like 2 weeks ago. His name Pilot.
Pilot.
He one of them ones that'll sit down. He want to make sure your shit sound the cleanest.
Okay.
He's at Compound Studios.
Okay, I heard of them.
He don't like. He one of the ones. He just like to be you and him and you. Mm-hmm. And he want to make that connection with you, and he make sure your shit sound pristine. So if you get a chance, follow him on Instagram. His name on Instagram is Call Me Pilot.
Call Me Pilot.
Yeah,
I'm about to follow him right now.
Yeah, definitely. To me, the best. Like he done did a lot of work for people in North Carolina, from Fetty P, Hot Boy Shaq, my boy ABF Bentley. Like he's definitely one of them ones.
You said what it's called? Call Me Pilot.
Call me _ Pilot.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so I might go to the studio if I try and get out, feel me, get some inspiration. Sometimes it get boring being by yourself.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I be in the crib.
And he one of the type, like, if it don't sound right, he'll tell you just off the rip. But I don't even feel like you got that problem. Like a lot of the artists I done brought up here, like the men, like they rap, but they're not lyrical. You know what I'm saying? They got more like a swag flow. Look, I'm using your word. They got more like a swag flow, or like they more like more off of energy. Like I noticed that all the women that I bring in here, them motherfuckers be rapping, bro. Like from you to Tink to goddamn my girl Kiki G.
Yeah.
All y'all like lyrical.
Right.
And that's always a plus for me, because when you can put a dope beat on and you can rap that shit, it's always a plus with me. So from you being up north and then moving down south, did you have an appreciation for southern music, or you just was like, man, what the fuck is this?
Yo, you know it's funny, yo. I used to work at this restaurant, right? They used to play some dope ass like down south music. So like they used to play like UGK, or they used to play like push that everybody
Outkast.
I didn't hear that until I moved down south, and I know that's a classic, but like I didn't appreciate Outkast until I moved down south.
They gods to us.
Cause you go chill with your homeboys, like you could be at this person's house Tuesday and then go to this person's house, feel me, halfway fucking from Concord to damn Salisbury, and they still be playing that same song. So it's like you could tell that's like a authentic country favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody house I go to play that song. I'm
telling you, brother. Hey, I love music, but my thing is I listen to all type of music, from Project Pat to goddamn Trick Daddy. Then some weeks I might just listen to all Griselda.
Yeah.
Or some weeks I might listen to all Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Or some days I might listen to Snoop Dogg. Like, I just love music, period, just as a whole. Now, if I'm gonna give you another question, you're gonna have to name 4 people. If you had to name 4 local artists, it could be either from Connecticut or from North Carolina, that you fuck with, that you like this with, who would them 4 artists be?
4 artists. Shout out to my boy Art.
Arc of the Fuck It.
Nah, Art, A-R-T.
Art
the Creator.
Okay.
Art the Creator. He gotta come up here and chop it up. He a pretty cool dude too. That's my boy though. Art is very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? From up north, Keela Miles.
Man, shout her out.
Yo, man. Shout out to Keela Miles. Y'all gotta go check out Keela Miles. That is, to me, the best singer I've ever heard. Like, and I'm not even saying that because we from the same town.
She got them
and
pipes.
That's my favorite singer. That's someone that's gonna hit every time. You know what I'm saying? So Art, Keela Miles. I just moved down here, so I ain't too familiar with too much artists down here. I love Tink though, cause Tink got great crowd control. I like watching Tink perform. I saw her one time, but she's very captivating. And I gotta give you one more. Nah, I can't give you one more because I don't want to lie. I don't want to I don't want to just say any and everybody. So Keela Miles, Art, and Tink.
For sure, man. Shout all of them out, bro. For real, for real. I love when people come on here and they give me their 4 artists. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go back and listen to this shit, and I'm gonna type their name in the Instagram.
One more, Juby the God. You know Juby the God?
He from here?
He from Chicago, but I think he stay in Charlotte now. I met him at a show or 2 before, but the reason I like Juby the God, I'm not gonna act like I didn't listen to his discography and you know what I'm saying. I know his tracks so well, but Juby the God probably one of the hardest working out right now. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure, man.
Yeah, he working hard. So shout out to Juby the God.
Now earlier you told me you like your new album coming up is about like your hard times and your depression and stuff. Like, how did you break out of that?
Man, shout out to the gym.
I'm gonna run this shit off.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to the gym. Shout out. Honestly, not promoting it, but probably overindulging in weed. You know what I'm saying? The
People
gym,
try to make it like weed a bad thing. It's not.
Nah, it's not a great thing though. Nothing too much of anything isn't good. So you know what I'm saying? So probably overindulging in weed, but probably the gym and music. And just knowing that tomorrow or another day, you know what I'm saying? I think shit got rougher. I think I was running away from something when I left CT a little bit. Probably running away from myself, but you can never really run away from yourself. So then when I left CT, I had to sit with myself because ain't nobody here with me. I ain't got nobody, no family here. All my siblings, my mom, everybody home. You know what I'm saying? So me running away was me really having to sit with myself. So even that, I feel like help. Just me sitting myself in time.
For sure.
You feel me? Time heal everything.
You ain't
You know?
lying.
And it's still an uphill battle, but every day is another day. So, you know?
Goddamn right. I always be like, hey, it's always tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
Today
a fact.
might be fucked up, but hey, it's always tomorrow. Now, Essence, are you single?
Complicated.
Yeah, we gonna leave it alone. We gonna leave it alone.
Complicated.
I'm gonna scratch that.
Hey, I'm honest, so feel me? Honesty is the best policy, man. Complicated.
But what do you look for, like? What are the qualities you need from your lady?
I need someone that, first of all, understands that I'm an artist and understand what it come with being with an artist. Shit ain't gonna be peaceful all the time, but in order for me to be at the peak of my game and me to be able to maneuver and do what I gotta do, I need to be in a good mood. So I can't be with someone that's draining me, you know what I'm saying, emotionally. So just someone that understands and someone that has something to offer, not like monetary wise, but more so like spiritually wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna keep me grounded? Can I learn from you? Can you help me build on my vision? Do you have a vision? What you focused on, or are you over consumed in what I got going on? Because now that's also a problem. You know what I'm saying?
You too much in my space. You need to go find some busy about yourself.
You gotta have something of your own going on. So just simple shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now tell me again when you supposed to be dropping this album? What's the name of the album again?
OTDIE, Out the Darkness I Emerge. We go. I don't have a certain date on it. We going for the middle of April though. I'll be releasing the date soon. I just got the video. I just got the photos back today from the photo shoot for the cover for it. So we gonna be releasing in the middle of April. I'll be coming up with the date soon.
Now, one thing I do notice when I looked on your Instagram, you be putting that shit on. I like your style with the goddamn bucket hats and shit. It's almost like a cool hippie type style. Like I was like, she be having that shit on. Like, what? Like, when you go into a store, like, how do you pick out your clothes and shit? Like, what's cause your style a little bit different, but I definitely can fuck with like a couple of them outfits. I was like, I can see myself rocking that shit for real.
Word. Yo, I I hate shopping because I feel like I be having a hard time finding what I like. Like I don't like going to the mall. I feel like everything in the mall look the same. So like I don't know. I probably go to a vintage store. I'll probably go to a thrift market. Um, like the 8 a.m. in Charlotte video. I got that trench coat from House of Vintage in the mall though. And then for the last reel that I just dropped in the red the red button down, I got that from Far Reach Vintage. So a lot of my stuff be vintage. But when I used to live with my grandma got a hot ass attic. I don't know why it's so hot. It's always hot.
Damn.
But it's so hot, like we'll put the clothes in there to dry type shit. Like,
holy shit.
after we done washing, we hang them up in there and they'll be dry in like 10 minutes. I don't know why it's so hot in there.
You know,
whatever.
heat rises.
Yeah, so whatever. It's a hot ass attic. But she got hella vinyls in there. And then I got hella aunts and uncles. So they had hella old school clothes in there. So, yo.
You go up there and just...
Yo, they used to think I was crazy, yo. Because I used to be in high school wearing, like, shit from, like... So how old is my mom? My mom, like, in her 50s. So I used to be wearing, like, my aunt and my uncle and my mom clothes. And then they Jamaican, so you know Jamaicans kind of a little crazy. So they used to be looking at me like, "What the fuck?
What did she bumba clad?
So
what did she have on?"
I always just had like that weird vintage, you know what I'm saying, my own style type shit.
But that shit is like that's what it is though, because like a lot of the vintage shit you can't go into the store and find that shit.
Yeah, so I feel like they played a role in like me having the style that I have now, because I used to wear their clothes. And feel me, I used to be broke, so I used to go in there and get their clothes and wear that shit.
And it's new now. Once I found it, it's mine.
That's a fact.
Now, if somebody wanted to get in contact with you, get a feature, like, could you tell them like how to your Gmail or your handles, your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, so on and so on?
So you can find me everywhere at Foreign Music Venue, everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Foreign Music Venue. If you want to reach me by email, it's Foreign Music Venue Biz, BIZ @gmail.com. Foreign Music Venue Biz @gmail.com. And hit me up, man. I'm open to work, features, music videos, podcasts, whatever y'all want to do, man. Even if y'all just want to chop it up, I'm open.
Now, if you scared of getting she gon' rap for real. So if you got any goddamn insecurities and she coming in and bite your motherfucking head off on your own shit, don't try to goddamn cut off the track. Don't try to goddamn do your verse first and then hear her shit. Be like, man, I gotta reconsider.
Oh my god. Nah, man, hit me up, man.
Hit up for sure. She's spitting that shit now for real. Now, my last question I ask everybody. If you had any keys to success or words of advice for anybody trying to get into music, what would Essence tell them?
Yo, keep going. And don't let nobody tell you that you're not enough. Yo, one thing that I dealt with when I came out here to Charlotte, when I started doing these shows, is opinions. So, like last year, because I just like, I only did probably like 10 shows in Charlotte. I just started moving around out here. But one thing I worried too much about was opinions. Like, yo, you gotta remember, like, when you picked up that pen, or you started making that beat, or you started taking pictures or shooting videos, you did it because you loved it. And you didn't know nothing about it. You didn't know what you was doing, and you didn't care about nothing else that was going on around you. You was doing it because you loved it. So don't ever forget, like, why you started doing this shit. You started doing this shit because you loved it. I was going around and I was doing these competitions and I was winning these competitions. I won all the competitions, but I started noticing that I'm getting too worried about opinions. Those shits don't matter. Feel me? When the dust settles, who are you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep your head on your shoulders and keep going and stay focused on you. Don't worry about the noise and what's going on around you. That shit'll take you off your game. Stay focused on you, man.
She dropping goddamn knowledge for y'all. Well, shoot, man, that's the show right there. Essence, I appreciate you coming through. This was a delight for sure. So, hey, y'all go follow on our handles. Hit up for features. This the G Rich Show. I'm Granville Richards. Y'all have a good one. We out.